Are you feeling that your strength isn't what it used to be? Maybe you've noticed it's getting harder to carry groceries, climb stairs, or even get up from your favorite chair. What if I told you that there's a specific vitamin that could be the missing link in preserving your muscle mass and potentially adding quality years to your life? Today, I'm going to reveal the one essential nutrient that research shows can dramatically slow down age-related muscle loss, a condition that affects nearly 50% of adults over 50. This isn't just about staying strong, it's about maintaining your independence, preventing falls, and ensuring you can continue doing all the activities you love for years to come. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which foods to add to your shopping list and how to incorporate them into delicious meals that could transform your health trajectory. This simple, natural approach has helped thousands of my viewers regain strength they thought was lost forever. Stay with me, because the solution might be much simpler than you've been led to believe. Have you ever wondered why it becomes increasingly difficult to maintain muscle mass as you age? It's a question that's puzzled scientists for decades, but recent research has shed light on this common yet concerning issue. After the age of 50, we naturally lose about 1 to 2% of our muscle mass each year if we don't take specific actions to prevent it. That might not sound like much, but think about it. Over a decade, that's potentially 10–20% of your strength gone. Can you imagine how that would impact your daily life, your independence, and your ability to enjoy your favorite activities? This age-related muscle loss, medically known as sarcopenia, isn't just about appearance or strength. It's directly linked to longevity and quality of life. Strong muscles support healthy metabolism, protect your joints, maintain balance, and even influence your immune system's effectiveness. In fact, research has consistently shown that muscle mass is one of the strongest predictors of longevity in older adults. Simply put, the more muscle you maintain as you age, the longer and healthier your life is likely to be. But here's the good news. This muscle loss isn't inevitable. With the right nutrients and activities, you can preserve and even rebuild muscle tissue well into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. And that's exactly what I want to focus on today. The single most important vitamin that research has identified as crucial for muscle preservation and growth, especially for adults over 50. Before I reveal this miracle vitamin, I want to ask you, have you noticed changes in your muscle strength over the years? Perhaps tasks that used to be easy now leave you feeling exhausted. Or maybe you've observed how your body doesn't bounce back from inactivity as quickly as it once did. These are common experiences, but they don't have to define your future health journey. Take a moment to reflect on this and feel free to share your experiences in the comments below. Your story might help someone else recognize they're not alone in this challenge. Now, let's get to the heart of the matter. The vitamin I've been building up to, the one that countless studies have shown to be absolutely essential for maintaining muscle mass as we age, is vitamin D. Yes, the sunshine vitamin. Surprised? Many people are, because we typically associate vitamin D with bone health, not muscle preservation. But the connection is powerful and scientifically validated. Vitamin D plays a crucial role in muscle function and protein synthesis, the process by which your body builds new muscle tissue. When your vitamin D levels are optimal, your muscles can efficiently repair and rebuild themselves. But when you're deficient, which an estimated 80% of adults over 50 are, this process becomes impaired, leading to accelerated muscle loss. A groundbreaking study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism found that older adults with higher vitamin D levels had significantly greater muscle strength and physical performance compared to those with deficiencies. Another research project demonstrated that correcting vitamin D deficiency could increase muscle strength by up to 25% in just 12 weeks. Can you imagine what regaining a quarter of your lost strength would mean for your daily life? But here's where it gets really interesting. Vitamin D isn't just supporting your muscles directly. It's working behind the scenes in multiple ways. It helps regulate calcium absorption, which is essential for muscle contraction. It influences hundreds of genes involved in immune function, reducing the chronic inflammation that can accelerate muscle breakdown. And perhaps most fascinating of all, adequate vitamin D levels have been linked to improved mitochondrial function, essentially helping the power plants in your muscle cells work more efficiently. Are you beginning to see why this single nutrient could be so transformative for your health after 50? It's not just about preventing muscle loss. It's about creating the optimal internal environment for your entire body to function at its best, potentially adding years of healthy, active living to your life. Now you might be wondering, how do I know if I'm getting enough vitamin D? That's an excellent question. While a blood test from your doctor is the most accurate way to assess your levels, there are some common signs of deficiency to watch for: unexplained fatigue, muscle weakness or pain, mood changes, and frequent illnesses due to a weakened immune system. Does any of this sound familiar to you? If so, your body might be sending you signals that it needs more of this essential nutrient. So how can you naturally increase your vitamin D levels? The most obvious source is sunlight, as your skin produces vitamin D when exposed to direct sunlight. About 15 to 20 minutes of sun exposure on your arms and legs a few times a week can make a significant difference. But I understand this isn't always practical, especially in northern climates or during winter months. That's why knowing the right food sources is so important. The most potent natural food sources of vitamin D include fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines. Just 3 to 4 ounces of wild-caught salmon can provide nearly your entire daily requirement. Other good sources include egg yolks, particularly from pasture-raised chickens, mushrooms that have been exposed to UV light, and fortified foods like certain milks, yogurts, and breakfast cereals. I'd like to share a simple, delicious recipe that incorporates several of these vitamin D powerhouses. How about a breakfast bowl that combines scrambled eggs with smoked salmon, sautéed mushrooms, and a sprinkle of herbs on top? This single meal could provide nearly 50% of your daily vitamin D needs, while delivering high-quality protein to further support your muscle maintenance. Wouldn't starting your day with a muscle-preserving power meal like this feel amazing? Now, I want to address a common question. Can't I just take a vitamin D supplement? While supplements can certainly play a role, especially for those with severe deficiencies or limited access to natural sources, there are compelling reasons to focus on food sources whenever possible. Natural foods provide vitamin D in forms that your body recognizes and utilizes most efficiently. Plus, they come packaged with complementary nutrients that work synergistically. For instance, the omega-3 fatty acids in salmon enhance vitamin D absorption and provide additional anti-inflammatory benefits for muscle preservation. That said, if you live in a northern climate, are homebound, or have absorption issues, a supplement might be necessary. In these cases, it's important to work with your healthcare provider to determine the right dosage, as vitamin D is fat-soluble and can accumulate in the body if taken in excess. Beyond vitamin D, there are several other nutrients that work in partnership to preserve muscle mass. Protein, of course, provides the building blocks for muscle tissue. Magnesium helps activate vitamin D in your body. Vitamin K2 works with vitamin D to direct calcium to your bones rather than your arteries. This interconnected web of nutrients highlights why a whole food approach to nutrition is so important for extending your healthy years beyond 50. Have you ever considered how your current diet might be supporting or undermining your muscle health? Take a moment to think about your typical meals. Do they include natural sources of vitamin D and these complementary nutrients, or is there room for improvement? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments section below. Now, I want to emphasize something important. While proper nutrition is absolutely essential for preventing muscle loss, it works best when combined with regular physical activity. Resistance training, in particular, sends signals to your body to preserve and build muscle tissue. This doesn't mean you need to become a gym enthusiast overnight. Simple activities like carrying groceries, garden work, or using resistance bands while watching TV can provide meaningful benefits. The key is consistency, doing something to challenge your muscles several times a week. When you pair adequate vitamin D intake with even moderate physical activity, the results can be remarkable. Many of my viewers over 60 have reported feeling stronger within just a few weeks of making these changes. Imagine how much better you could feel after a month, 6 months, or a year of supporting your muscles properly. And remember, this isn't just about physical strength. It's about extending your health span, those precious years where you can remain active, independent, and engaged in the activities that bring you joy. Speaking of joy, let's talk about another powerful benefit of optimal vitamin D levels: mood enhancement. Research has consistently shown that vitamin D plays a role in regulating mood and warding off depression, particularly in older adults. This makes perfect sense when you consider evolutionary biology. Throughout human history, we've been more active outdoors during sunnier months, naturally increasing our vitamin D production and experiencing the mood-boosting effects that come with it. By consciously increasing your vitamin D levels through natural sources, you're not just preserving muscle mass, you're potentially enhancing your mental well-being too. And isn't that what a truly fulfilling extended life is all about? Not just more years, but more good years filled with strength, independence, and happiness. Now, I want to address a common concern I hear from my viewers. Many people worry that they've waited too long to start caring for their muscle health. Perhaps you're in your 60s or 70s and thinking, is it too late for me to make a difference? The answer, based on numerous scientific studies, is a resounding no. Research has shown that adults in their 80s and even 90s can increase muscle strength and improve physical function with proper nutrition and activity. Your body has a remarkable capacity to respond to positive changes at any age. The key is to start where you are and be consistent with your efforts. Have you been holding back from making changes because you thought it might be too late? I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. And if you've already experienced success in rebuilding strength later in life, please share your story in the comments to inspire others. Another question that often comes up is about absorption. As we age, our digestive efficiency naturally decreases, which can affect how well we absorb nutrients from food. To maximize your vitamin D absorption, consider these practical tips. Consume vitamin D-rich foods alongside healthy fats, as it's a fat-soluble vitamin. Address any digestive issues you might have, such as acid reflux or gallbladder problems. And consider taking a digestive enzyme supplement if recommended by your healthcare provider. I also want to mention the importance of regular monitoring. Because vitamin D needs can vary significantly based on factors like skin tone, age, weight, and geographical location, it's valuable to have your levels checked periodically. This is something you can discuss with your doctor during your regular checkups. Knowledge is power, and understanding your personal vitamin D status allows you to make more informed decisions about your diet and supplement needs. Now, let's talk about creating a sustainable plan for incorporating more vitamin D-rich foods into your daily routine. What changes could you realistically make starting tomorrow? Perhaps it's adding smoked salmon to your breakfast once or twice a week. Maybe it's taking a 15-minute walk in the morning sunshine before the heat of the day. Or it could be swapping your regular mushrooms for vitamin D-enriched varieties. The key is to start with changes that feel manageable and build from there. Remember, the goal isn't perfection, it's progress. Small, consistent actions compound over time, potentially adding years of strength and vitality to your life. Isn't that worth a few mindful adjustments to your shopping list and daily habits? Before I wrap up, I want to acknowledge that while vitamin D is remarkably important for muscle preservation, it's part of a larger picture of holistic health. Adequate sleep, stress management, and social connections all play roles in maintaining muscle mass and extending healthy lifespan. I encourage you to view your vitamin D intake as one powerful piece of your overall wellness strategy. I've created a free, downloadable guide with a week's worth of vitamin D-rich meal plans, complete with shopping lists and simple recipes. You can access it through the link in the description below. Consider it my gift to you for investing in your long-term health by watching this video. As we conclude, I'd like to leave you with a thought-provoking question. What kind of future are you creating with your daily health choices? Every meal, every moment in the sunshine, every active choice is a vote for the quality of life you'll experience in the coming years and decades. With the knowledge you now have about vitamin D and muscle preservation, you're empowered to make choices that could dramatically extend the vital, active phase of your life. I'd love to hear which aspects of this information you found most valuable or surprising. Please share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you know someone who could benefit from this knowledge, perhaps a friend or family member who's concerned about maintaining their independence as they age, please share this video with them. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel for more evidence-based practical advice on extending your healthy years naturally. I release new videos every week focused on helping adults over 50 thrive through natural approaches to health and longevity. Thank you for spending this time with me today. Remember, your best years may still be ahead of you, especially when you nourish your body with the nutrients it needs to stay strong and resilient. Until next time, here's to your health, vitality, and a future filled with strength and independence.